witness in the Diddy trial has gone missing. This is super concerning because she is crucial for the case against one of the biggest names in music. She was actually going under a pseudonym like 3 other witnesses in the case, but she decided to waive that right and reveal her identity in her testimony. But now she's MIA. The federal prosecutors don't know where she is, her lawyers don't know where she is, and the prosecutors are using her testimony in the opening statement on May 12th. That's not that far away. For now, she's known as Victim 3, and she was subpoenaed, which means that she is...
Something strange is going on in Hollywood right now, and at the center of it is Allie Carter. At least she was, until she suddenly disappeared. Her social media accounts are gone, and no one has heard from her. Allie was one of the most important whistleblowers in the ongoing Diddy case. She exposed some deeply disturbing things that have allegedly been happening in Hollywood for years. Many believed she would testify, especially with the trial approaching. She even said she had evidence. But now, she's just vanished. Her disappearance is raising serious concerns about her safety and the integrity of the case. Jaguar Wright has now come forward and claimed she knows who took Allie. This makes things even more complicated. Allegedly, a key witness in the Diddy trial, known as Victim 3, is missing.
She is a fraud, and she's working with an alleged human teleporter named Shelly Carter. That for whatever reason, everyone wants to come after me, but don't nobody want to go after her. No. I am very careful. All the time. I have no choice but to be.
Why y'all don't stand up? See, that's the other part that you skip over.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing. See, this is the thing. This is the thing, Grace. This is the thing, Grace. You can't expect people to show what they've never had.
And Allie is believed to be that person. Federal prosecutors and her lawyers have no idea where she is, even though her testimony was expected to be used starting May 12th. Allie had chosen to go public and waive her anonymity. But just before she went missing, she had a public fallout with Jaguar Wright, a woman known for exposing industry secrets herself. The drama between Allie and Jaguar exploded when Jaguar mentioned Allie by name during a live stream. Before that, most people didn't even know Allie was involved in the case. After that exposure, Allie disappeared. Jaguar then started attacking Allie, calling her a fraud and accusing her of being connected to a mysterious figure named Shelly Carter. Suddenly, the woman who claimed to always stand with victims began mocking and distancing herself from one of the most vocal survivors. This shift in tone sparked serious backlash against Jaguar Wright. People started questioning whether she is truly a truth teller or just a distraction planted to confuse the public and discredit real victims like Allie. Some even believe Jaguar is controlled opposition, someone pretending to expose the truth while secretly helping those in power. And while Allie was preparing to testify, Jaguar instead showed up to the courtroom with bodyguards and her own microphone, which many saw as attention-seeking behavior rather than support for survivors. Before her disappearance, Allie posted cryptic warnings and spoke about feeling betrayed by someone she once trusted. Many now believe she was referring to Jaguar. She also previously described terrifying experiences, like being trafficked and taken through underground tunnels beneath cities, something few believed until others came forward with similar stories, like secret tunnels under school locker rooms. Allie even warned about massive fires being used to destroy evidence, and shortly after, the LA fires broke out. She had been speaking out for years but never got the attention she deserved. Until now, as she was finally gaining traction, she vanished. Jaguar later expressed regret, saying she hoped Allie's disappearance wasn't her fault, and even offered to talk to her. But Allie had already called Jaguar out, saying she was being threatened and calling Jaguar a wolf in truth-teller clothing. Allie said she was being targeted by big kitties, a term many believe is a reference to Jaguar Wright. She warned that the threats she was receiving were real and dangerous. Jaguar eventually tried to downplay everything, claiming she wasn't, attacking Allie and that she was being unfairly dragged into drama. But critics aren't buying it. They've begun questioning Jaguar's entire persona, wondering if she's more concerned with fame than with the victims she claims to defend. Although Jaguar claims to have attended parties hosted by Diddy to help victims escape, there's no confirmed evidence or testimony from others that supports this. At the end of the day, people are starting to ask the real questions. Where is Allie Carter? Why did she disappear right before the trial? And why is Jaguar Wright, someone who claims to speak the truth, seemingly more focused on the spotlight than on standing with survivors? Whether Jaguar is truly working for the system or just being reckless, her behavior has cast a shadow over the case and raised serious concerns about who can really be trusted in the fight for justice. Something strange is going on in Hollywood right now, and at the center of it is Ally Carter. At least she was, until she suddenly disappeared. Her social media accounts are gone, and no one has heard from her. Ally was one of the most important whistleblowers in the ongoing Diddy case. She exposed some deeply disturbing things that have allegedly been happening in Hollywood for years. Many believed she would testify, especially with the trial approaching. She even said she had evidence. But now, she's just vanished. Her disappearance is raising serious concerns about her safety and the integrity of the case. Jaguar Wright has now come forward and claimed she knows who took Ally. This makes things even more complicated. Allegedly, a key witness in the Diddy trial, known as Victim 3, is missing. The disappearance of Ally Carter isn't just a side note, it's a turning point. It forces us to look deeper into how the entertainment industry operates, and more importantly, how it silences those who try to speak out. Ally was brave. She put her face and name out there, something very few survivors are willing to do because of the backlash and danger that often follow. Her willingness to come forward with evidence against powerful figures sent shockwaves through Hollywood. But just as her voice was getting louder, it was silenced, raising suspicions that go far beyond coincidence. Some believe Ally may have been pressured into going underground for her own protection, while others fear she may have been forcibly silenced. Conspiracy theories are spreading like wildfire, some even suggesting that people within the justice system might be working against her instead of protecting her. And with Jaguar Wright inserting herself into the narrative, it's made everything even more confusing. Is she trying to help, or is she part of the problem? Meanwhile, the Diddy case continues to unfold, and the absence of a key witness like Ally could jeopardize the entire prosecution. If she was indeed Victim 3, her testimony would have been crucial in establishing a pattern of abuse and misconduct. The federal investigation reportedly includes human trafficking, coercion, and racketeering. Losing a whistleblower of Ally's caliber right before the court proceedings start raises serious red flags about witness safety and the lengths to which some may go to keep the truth hidden. The public is demanding answers. Where are the authorities? Why hasn't there been a proper investigation into Ally's sudden disappearance? Why is there no media coverage of someone so closely tied to one of the biggest cases in the entertainment industry right now? These are questions no one seems eager to answer. And it only deepens the mystery surrounding Ally Carter and her role in the unraveling of Hollywood's darkest secrets. Supporters of Ally are still hoping she's safe and that she will return when the time is right, ready to testify and expose what she knows. Until then, the speculation, the fear, and the doubt continue to grow. And so does the spotlight on Jaguar Wright, once hailed as a truth teller, now facing accusations of betrayal, misinformation, and possibly playing a role in silencing someone she once claimed to support. This story is far from over. In fact, it might just be the beginning of something even bigger, something that could shatter the walls of secrecy in the entertainment world. But it all depends on whether voices like Ally's are allowed to speak or permanently silenced.